Adventures of Dookeyman, Episode 7, The Boogerfairy. Hey Tooth Fairy, what has 140 teeth and holds back the incredible one-eyed sea serpent? I don't know. My zipper, ha ha ha. Hey Sandman, is that a sandbar in your pocket or are you just happy to see me? Sandman and Tooth Fairy have a chance encounter at little Jimmy's house. A child results from this rendezvous. Unfortunately, the Tooth Fairy has an ectopic pregnancy in her nose and the Booger Fairy is born. Luckily, little Jimmy's asleep through all this. So Booger Fairy has the unique ability to stealthily stick to walls and hide under tables and desks. He was hired by the CIA to locate Osama bin Laden because Booger Fairy was very nosy. Because Booger Fairy was very nosy, he was a success at the CIA. I have located the target. He is watching TV. Now is a good time to attack. Booger Fairy rose in the ranks of the CIA but had to resign due to his illicit affair with Booger Babe, a part-time exotic dancer and biographer. Oh, Booger Fairy, you're so cool. I know. After resigning from the CIA, Booger Fairy ran a gourmet booger shop right next to Scat the Civet Cat's coffee shop. I carry the finest rhinoliths in town. The best is Nathan's Nose Nuggets. And at Nathan's Nose Nuggets Ltd, quality boogers are harvested from pampered proboscis monkeys. Good morning, sir. Here's your scotch and cigar. Be sure to exhale through your nose. This imparts a smoky flavor to the boogers. And this is Paul the proboscis monkey. He's the top producer of boogers. Ooh, ooh. So at Nathan's Nose Nuggets Ltd, at harvest time, the choicest boogers are plucked and separated from the mucus. The mucus is fermented into a fine wine. The low-quality boogers are packaged into a breakfast cereal. Nathan's Fine Booger Wine. It's earthy with dingleberry-like flavors, peppery with a smoky finish, goes well with crusty critters. The snot is also processed and aged into a scotch called Snotch. So Booger Fairy also volunteers at the Children's Hospital by donating boogers to aboogeremic children who have a genetic conditions where they cannot make their own boogers. Then one day the children notice that something is wrong with their boogers. Hey nurse, my boogers no longer stick, and they taste like chicken. These boogers are not right. I need to tell Dookeyman. Hello, FDA. I'd like to report some suspicious boogers. The FDA then contacts Dookeyman to investigate. Meanwhile, a mysterious illness with flu-like symptoms are being reported. Achoo! There's a booger under the table left by a previous customer. The napkin comes in contact with the booger under the table. Then the current patron wipes his nose with it. The disease is transmitted by this route. Hey Scat, business sucks. Everybody's sick. I think the poor quality boogers are responsible. Same here. I'm taking some of these boogers to Dookeyman's lab for analysis. The suspicious boogers are sent to Dookeyman's forensic laboratory. What you think, Dookeyman? Well, DNA analysis reveals the boogers to have originated from chickens. Pollen analysis reveals the location of the manufacturing to be in southern China. Oh no, microbiological analysis shows the boogers to be infected with bird flu. I must contact the CDC. While in southern China, Randall says, these sneezing chickens are great for booger collections. These are sick Chinese chickens. So Dookeyman has an idea. Hey Boogerfairy, can you sneak into the booger counterfeiters' homes and stealthily insert Chinese finger traps into their nose? Sure thing, boss. This is a deadly Chinese finger trap. It's a woven bamboo cylinder used to restrain mentally challenged people. While the criminals were asleep, Boogerfairy implants the device into their noses. And the next morning, hey, Chu, my finger is trapped. So is mine, Randall. Ironically, the criminals are incapacitated by their own devices. Chu, I can't work like this. This is at the Chinese counterfeit booger factory. Because they're incapacitated, the criminals can't produce any more boogers. Counterfeit booger production is halted. But the bird flu epidemic is still going strong. So the CDC recommends releasing the Ukrainian booger-eating lizards to consume all the infected boogers underneath the tables. There he is. As a result, the bird flu epidemic has been halted. Thanks to our teamwork, Boogerfairy, another worldwide disaster has been averted. Glad I can contribute. Good job, guys. The end.